Well, I finally did it. I bought myself a proper single track trail bike, enduro bike. This is a 2022 GasGas EC300. It only has, let's see, ridiculously low hours on here. 64.7 miles, 4.7 of those mine, 4.26 hours, an average of 14 miles per an hour. It has a few aftermarket pieces. We'll get into that later in the video. I'm gonna hop on and take you to Johnny Park OHV area. So this one is electric start with an option to install a Kickstarter. All right, she's already warmed up. I was kind of ripping around the back roads near my house. Let's get rolling to Johnny Park. It's about a 5-mile, 8-mile ride. We've got to hit the actual highway, which I have not been on the highway yet with this bike. It does have the Nitro Moose inserts, which I don't believe they're really meant for highway use, but I ain't gonna throw this on the back of my truck just to go 5 miles. So let's take it nice and easy on the highway. This is my very first two-stroke, so I got a lot to learn. It's a whole new world for me. And it is the TPI version, which I kind of wanted. I know there's a lot of back and forth that these TPI or TBI bikes suck compared to, you know, if you're just mixing your own fuel, just the regular carbureted bikes. But I figured this was the easiest way for me to bounce from trail to trail and not have to worry about mixing gas at some gas station. That's about 50. I can't see the speedo. 45. We'll keep it at speed limit 45. This is us coming up on the left. Man, I hate not having a rear view. I haven't put one on this bike just yet. What the hell's going on here? Once in a while there's a group of bighorn hanging out in this area. This is us, Forest Road 1181, Johnny Park. We have a few people up here today. Very popular mountain biking area, hiking. It's a multi-use trail. Let's do a couple miles. Then you get used to the bike. And I got a pretty cool story for you about the guy that sold this to me. I got a, well, at least what I think, I got a really killer deal. So it's, what, 2022, some goodies on the bike. I paid $65 for it. From what I found on the market, these bikes used are just so hard to come by in this type of condition. I mean, they're meant for for single track hard enduro. People abuse the hell out of them. Let me know in the comments below, is that a fair deal, $6,500 for this bike? Because I'm hoping to ride it for a few months and possibly resell it, and fingers crossed break even. Let's get rolling. Once we get to a nice viewpoint, I'll give you a better look, a better walk around of the bike. Jeez, it feels so light compared to what I'm used to with the KTM 1190 and the Tenere 700. It feels like I'm riding a mountain bike. Got a perfect test just to lug it up this hill. Let's see how much torque it has. Wow. That is pretty freaking cool. That was first gear up that hill. Let's see how second does. Make sure I'm in. Okay, this is second. Okay, so that was the warm-up. This is where it gets a bit technical. Unbelievable. Kind of wondering why the hell did I go get one of these sooner? If you've been following the channel for a while, a good friend of mine, Eric, has the exact same bike pretty much, a 2023. He has about, I don't know, just over 100 hours on his. No issues, nothing. Bike's been flawless. It's getting freaking rough back here. Okay, pulling into one of my favorite overlooks on this trail. And we'll get a closer look at what's on the bike. Oh man. Woo. Freaking awesome. I love it. Now, if it doesn't tip over on me. Is it good? Is it good? I think we're all right. All I gotta say, I'm pretty stoked. It's gonna take me a while to get used to this bike. Can't wait to hit up some single track with it. Let me give you a closer look on what the original owner put on this bike. I actually purchased it from the second owner, and I'll tell you the whole story about that. Let's start at the handlebar. Looks like we have some Tusk hand guards, D-Flex. I'm gonna get this wrong. Cherubies, I believe that's how you pronounce it. Enduro engineering skid plate. The one problem, I don't like how it doesn't cover the linkage. Cherubies, frame protector, FMF, turbine core, the rear disc, Enduro engineering protection. It does have the nitro mousse, I believe. You can see there's no valve or anything right here. That is the rim lock, as well as a higher spring rate. The guy told me set for a 200-pound rider, so that's gonna be perfect if that's true. He really didn't know much about this bike. He actually purchased it from the original owner, which was one of his neighbors. He was in a rush to move, so he bought the bike off his neighbor. The owner that I bought it off of rode it a couple times, and he prefers his 4-stroke Honda 250X over this bike. I found this on Marketplace yesterday morning. It was just listed. Eric was telling me if I don't get it, he'll go get it for me. I was slow at work because it really is in almost showroom condition with a lot of modifications that save me quite a bit of money. Oh, OD hand grips. Forgot about that. So the guy listed it as 26 hours, something miles. When I get there, he has the bike ready in the driveway. I'm looking at the speedo and something's not adding up. I'm looking at the odometer, it's saying 60 miles or like 58 miles, 4 hours, 14 miles per hour average. Do the math, I'm like, well, that makes sense. And I tell him, like, dude, I think the bike only has 4 hours. And he tells me, like, I don't know, man, I really don't know. And I wasn't gonna really try to negotiate. I think 65 is pretty fair. I'm probably not gonna lose much on this. We'll do a bunch more riding this season. Hopefully take you guys to some awesome single track. I still have the T7 in the garage, no bites on the KTM 1190. But yeah, first two-stroke for me. I have a lot to learn, maintenance-wise, riding-wise. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. I'll catch you in the next one.